Hey guys, it's Dwight. How are you doing? It is Friday. Hope you guys had a good week and weren't too stressed or too bored. I've been trying to keep myself going by doing the painting every day. That's not going to continue for the remainder of springtime, but I just wanted to get myself working and get myself doing something creative. So today I've got two canvases. This is day 6 of my 7-day, basically a 7-day self-challenge, but I put it out there for some people just to kind of keep them feeling like they can produce something and be creative, to try to see if they can do it as well. But I have two canvases, as you see. They're two 12 by 12. And what I'm going to do today is I am going to do 2 pours. One is going to be a layered flip cup, and I'm using Artist Loft Acrylic Flow White, and then Artist Loft Acrylic Flow Black, and then I have DecoArt's Extreme Sheen 24 karat gold. Now on this canvas, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a dirty pour. Same colors. I'm just going to pour it and then tilt it. My goal for today is to see which one I like the best, because I want to do something on a large canvas that I have sitting on the other side of my room. It's a 36 by 36. I want to kind of create a marbled effect, but I would also like to be able to have some veining in it. And I know that the gold will create some pearls or some cells. I don't know if it'll take over the painting. That's not my hope. But I think it'll add some contrast and interest with the black and the white. So let's get started here. So I've got my silicone cups, which are great because when the paint dries, you can just sort of crack it and clean it right out. You don't have to use plastic cups over and over again. So I've been transitioning into that. So let's get started. Okay guys, I'm back. That was about 25 minutes on time lapse. Not much happened. I think most of the reaction occurred when I flipped the cups. So I'll move in to get a close-up of each one, and I'll tell you what my thoughts are. So this was just the dirty pour. Have the white blob there. I mean, it is interesting looking, but it's not quite what I had in mind there. The gold took over, and I'm not liking that. I wanted it to be more sporadic, but that didn't quite happen. And you got some weird little cells down here, like dendrites. I do like this area, you know, like how the dark and the white sort of combine, gives some shading and some depth. Now this one, to me, has a lot more interest. I mean, you look up close, you can see all the veining, you can see the gold through the black and through the white. And once again, the gold has taken over. And I didn't use all that much. I just threw it down through the layers. Now, could have done a couple of things. I could have either just layered it normally to see what happened, but I wanted it to be sporadic throughout all the different colors. Well, between the black and the white. So, I don't know. It doesn't really answer my question about how I want to do my large canvas. I think I still want to do a black and white, similar to this, but not as much black, mostly white, and then just a little teeny bit of the gold. And I mean just a little drizzle in there. So I have this canvas, which I've showed you before, that I am going to paint over. It's a 36 by 36. And I'm going to give a couple layers of white paint on top. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this, something like this. I'm still kind of undecided. More like this one, I think, but not as busy, if that makes sense. So you can see the gold and the white. I don't know. Maybe just a dirty pour. So I'm going to practice again. Probably tomorrow, I think, and do something similar again, and we'll go from there. Or you know what I might do? I might just do one now. I've got one more small one I can use, and I might just try something completely different. Okay, stay tuned. Okay guys, I'm back. So this is more what I had in mind. I don't know as much about dumping cups out. It seems like they get all muddied up a little bit. So this sort of reminds me of the large one I did a while back with just black and white. I just poured the white down and then did the black on top of it. I think my gold was heavier because it looks like it sank, which isn't too bad. It's kind of cool. Actually, looks like more of it's come up through the black there. The corners have some interesting edges to them because of some of the cells from the extreme sheen. But, so I'm thinking something not like this per se, but with how I did this, with pouring a big puddle and then doing some black stripes or blobs on top of that and moving it around, and then maybe even adding some gold in there. Like I said, I want it to be abstract, and on a larger scale, sometimes I think this looks really good. This is really small, so it looks like a tile, or it looks like a piece of wallpaper, or whatever you want to call it. But it's sort of the idea that I was thinking of, because the lines are really, really good there. There's no gray. I have a few white dots because there are air bubbles. I just mixed this up and poured it. But typically that doesn't bother me that much, as long as it's still pretty clean. So my lesson to myself is thicker paint is better. yeah, I got some coverage. So there you have it. So that was 3 today, but it only counts for 1 day of painting. So I still have, what do I have? 1 more, I think. That was 6. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 on the racks drying. And this was an experiment, number 6. And then I've got this one, or I may do an open cup pour tomorrow. Okay, guys, thanks a lot for being patient and watching, and I look forward to seeing your art. Bye-bye.